Because I got a thing from IKEA, like a glass display case. But I'm a lazy bitch.
Dude,
So,
you mean Lazy Boy, the furniture store, bro.
Dude, I have a lazy boy chair. It's fucking bang.
Dude, Lazy Boy.
They are
Crazy boy.
It was my dad's.
I'm gonna say see you later.
So I put together the whole thing, but I didn't want to take out my figures.
Oh, I see.
So I just put the figures in the glass case in their boxes.
Nice.
Is that what a Funko Pop collector feels like?
That's what Al from Al's Toy Barn from Toy Story 2 feels like with the sheriff inside like the box, whatever.
I can't believe I had to drive all the way to work
on a
Saturday.
I can't believe that's gonna be
all the way
me
to work.
on Saturday. Oh my god. Well, everybody, election time is over, and with the overwhelming 98% approval rating from monkeys,
We lost.
we ended up losing. Thank you for spoiling the entire election. We are now at the
Guys,
bottom of the barrel, monkey barrel
Guys,
that is, and
The
we
monkeys
just can't.
stole the election.
They stole the election. They are now the new student council president and leaders of the Funky Anime Podcast.
I'm glad I'm with the 98%.
I'm not. I'm the 2%.
The unfortunate outcome is we've just gotten word from our monkey overlords that we must watch another anime this week. And in this case, it is Medaka Box Season 1. Originally said seasons 1 and 2, but no. We all made an executive decision.
We said no. I don't think that's what we want to do.
Yeah. So,
Truly.
for all you Medaka Box fans, sorry about that, but to us, oh thank God. Welcome
More
back.
on that later.
Welcome back to the Funky Anime Podcast. The council member to my left, eating a banana. Well, that's Garb.
Wait, no, I'm people. Oh, that's right. Hey, everyone.
People. The one standing right above me, I'm not sure why he's standing above me. He's also eating a banana. That's Chuck.
I like potassium.
Wow, I'm proud of you. And the one who refuses to eat the banana while he's doing some extracurricular work and signing some documents, that's me. That's Pino.
Hey,
Ew.
Hey.
It's Pino.
you gonna eat that banana?
No, I'm okay. I like being potassium deficient, actually. Thank you.
No, but you're gonna cramp.
You're right. I'm already cramping up.
No, no, we don't have a cure. How do we uncramp him?
We gotta finish this episode.
Coochie.
They have it.
They
can't
have
believe-
it.
Oh
I can't
my
believe
God.
they had it. Canned anime.
Canned anime, dude.
That's
It's
what's gonna
literally the most generic store brand ass anime, and
Dude.
that's what we got for you today.
And
in
they had
canned
it.
Form.
They had it. First off, how you guys doing today? I feel like it's been forever, man.
Right?
I've been moving.
You've been
He's
moving.
schmoovin'.
Nice,
Yeah.
shamoving, grooving, and moving. I'm proud of you, buddy. You settled in, almost settled in.
Oh,
Almost.
give me like a week or so.
I feel you. Don't worry, man.
I have my big ass CRT just on the ground in the middle of the room. You know,
Just
as it
waiting to
is.
be plugged in, dude.
Where the hell else you gonna put that big bitch?
Well, I have I put it on a filing cabinet before, but
Crush your files, dude.
Dude.
well, that's how you compress them.
I
You
see.
can send them.
See, that's what we...
Old-fashioned 7-zip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Back when computers weren't a thing, that's what you had to do. Yes, they had CRTs
Wait,
before
what?
computers.
Computers?
Yeah.
What are computers?
What is anime?
What are frogs?
What are frogs?
Man, we're really vibing it today, aren't we, fellas?
Guys,
it's
I just
one of
don't want
those-
to talk about this anime, bro.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
That's why I'm vibing.
It's all right. Not Chuck. Garb, how's your day, dude?
Pretty good. Manga roundup. I finished part 7. It was great.
Nice.
And I rescind my statement about skipping parts.
Are you sure?
Except part 5, you can skip part 5.
No,
Hey,
part
high
five's
five,
great,
baby.
You dumb bitch.
I'm just saying that so Pino can skip part 5. So
Don't
he can get
know,
to part
Pino!
6.
Why?
So
I
that he
read
can
through
finally get to part 7.
all of One Piece, not to just have you skip part 5?
It's fine.
I mean, I'll watch them anime when it's suggested in like 2-3 years or something. I don't know.
I'm suggesting it now.
Yeah, but I
We
already
still have to
tried
watch
watching
part
it.
4.
I already
You
tried
have
watching
to
it.
watch.
Couldn't I watch part 4 again for funsies?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then we'll settle. I'm going to watch part 4 again.
Guys,
So you can watch part 4 again, skip 5,
No!
Skip 5.
and then either
remember,
watch 6.
and show Tenketsu and then part 7.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then-
you can either read or watch part 6. I mean, I guess there's going to be an anime, so it's going to be hype whenever we're all watching it anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna be nutting my brains out.
Dude, tell me how that goes. Always wondered.
Oh yeah. And then because seriously, part 7 is peak JoJo. It's
No, part 4 is peak show.
no part 7. Dude,
No,
part 7 fucking
when
rules.
Joseph Joestar was on that volcano and they got
Guys,
launched in the air, that
true.
was
Peak JoJo was when Jonathan died. That's peak JoJo,
Nice. Jonathan is dead, everybody. Send out the dancing crowd.
bro. Guys, Jonathan is no more.
Rest in peace.
Oh,
Rest in
man.
piss.
As for
Anyway,
myself,
it is.
been pretty tired myself. Been playing some games. I got back into Fire Emblem, which is kind of funny.
Oh yeah, which one?
So I got back into the Game Boy one, Sacred Stones, and also the
Ah.
DS one, Shadow Dragon, which is notorious
Oh.
for being bad, but I like it. It's bad
So-
in the sense that it's living up to its NES name. The NES
Yeah.
game is bad, so of course the DS remake has to be equally as bad. So
I've been playing bad games too. I've been playing Dark Souls 2 again, and that's a bad
Nice.
game, but I love it.
I had to
love that
finish the
shit.
first one. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's right. We do need to finish that. And you're at the last zone too.
I'm
Or
at the
actually, no,
last
wait.
zone.
You need to do the deal. Have you done the DLC?
Yeah, we've done the DLC. We
Oh, you
finished all the
did?
DLC and we rounded it out so that this could
Oh,
be the
shit.
end.
Hey guys,
What, we watched an
Guys.
anime? Is that what you're
guys, I want to thank Cream Puff, Jasmine,
Careful.
Sid, and Mega Lazy Dude 1, 2, 3.
Yo, shout outs to you, dude.
Because in Cosmos, I think I didn't say, and I think that's everyone.
Shout outs to
Guys.
everybody. And if we missed you,
Guys,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
We love you either
Dude,
way.
We love you. Thank you for
It's true.
paying us money.
To watch anime that shouldn't be watched sometimes.
Guys, if you want to pay us money, go to
And recommend a better show.
/3Weebros.
Please, so we can
Please.
watch something better. Whenever we're left to our own devices, this is what we end up.
Dude, our own devising, yes.
Our
Anyways,
own
you can always,
deficiency.
you can always also find us at our Twitter page, in which I've already forgotten what it's called.
It's
but
the same thing.
It's got a little duck on the front. He's got a little pompadour. He's a cute. He's adorable. We're posting a little more frequently now. Infrequently, I can explain.
Can you explain though?
No, I can't.
Okay.
But we're getting there. Don't worry. And you know what? If you want to send us an email, just send it to us at funkyAnimePodcast@gmail.com, or the cooler one, contact@funkyAnimePodcast.com.
That's a lie.
Suggest the cooler one. 100%.
No,
Every
100%.
ladies and gentlemen, that's the one.
no,
Of course.
not the one.
So this
We
week,
watch it?
I might have made a mistake. I made us watch Medaka Box. I'd never heard of this show ever, but I had seen images of the show, so I was like, "Hey, it looks cool." There's a cool girl that looks like she fights, and that's kind of what I thought the show was about. What about you guys? I mean, have you guys ever had any inkling or any kind of like exposure to the show?
Nope.
Well, nope.
No, never. Cool, shortest segment ever. Thank God.
I literally just don't know. Like
I was
never knew.
surprised it was Gynax.
Yeah, I was surprised
But-
too.
but-
But then
yeah,
I realized, But then I realized it was late stage Gynax, so I understood why it blew.
You said
And very self-aware late game.
But like not even self-aware, they were just trying to emulate the other shit that they had, and I'm like, gross, bro.
Dude, sometimes you just can't, especially with the type of content you're given.
I meant self-aware in that all they did, they at least 2 or 3 times, they were just like, yeah, no, it's as fucked as the anime industry is.
Those did make me. Those got a chortle out of me, so that's good. But yeah, let's introduce this a little for those who don't know or those who do. Medaka Box is an anime, but you know what it was before an anime? It was a manga series.
Whoa.
It was written by Nis. I practiced this after. I don't know why I keep butchering it. Nisoi. I can't pronounce it. Isin. I'm so sorry. Nisin Isoi. Oh my god. I can't even pronounce this. Wait, I said it? Probably.
Yeah,
I got it. Nisio Isin. And he is more well known for writing some of the Monogatari series, as well as some other things that I've actually not heard of myself, like Junin Taisen, Zodiac Way, Zaragoto. And most of his work, strangely enough, have also gotten like anime adaptations. So, I mean, I've never seen any of the shows aforementioned. I did watch an episode of, I think, one of the Monogatari series, but I've never actually like got into
scene.
it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I think I know what scene you're talking about. It was the brushing teeth.
Yes.
Got you. That's one of the first scenes I watched too. I guess that put you off.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was cool, and then I was like, maybe I should start watching it.
maybe you should get some help. Maybe,
dude. Maybe I just love brushing my teeth, dude, and my teeth alone. Anyways, and so this show or this manga actually was serialized and put on Weekly Shonen Jump, which was a big surprise to me when I did some research, some light research, of course.
But it's not on the Viz app.
It's not on the Viz app. Neither is Bobobo, but some things we have to live with.
I don't want to fucking read about Papa Rocks.
Dude, do you want to read about Papa Rocks and Tonosuke Tokoro, dude?
Why is this name Papa Rocks?
Dude, who knows, man?
Best. He's the Papa, dude.
He's the Papa. He's hippin' and hoppin'. He's pippin' and poppin'. Anywho, the manga was basically, it was out May 2009 and finished April 2013 with about like 22 chapters, or sorry, not 20 chapters, sorry, volumes in total. So a bit of a short series, and knowing how competitive Weekly Shonen Jump is, maybe it got the axe, maybe it didn't. I didn't go look into it because who knows, maybe it ends up on an episode later. I don't know.
Yeah.
The first anime season was 12 episodes, pretty short, and as we mentioned before, was animated and produced by our good friends at Studio Gainax, which, again, was a big surprise. I wasn't actually expecting to see that, but after episode 1, when she became really big, I was like, something seems extra Gainaxy about this, and lo and behold,
extra large McHuge.
Yeah, I thought the Kamina reference would have blown it away, but no, I was like, oh, that's cool, a nice little homage, but no, it was them, so.
Well, it's because they had nothing else. They're like, this is all we have now.
It's true.
Yeah, wasn't it like, I think like right around after Panty and Stocking, was it?
Yeah,
so like
Panty and
2010
Stocking was Stocking was October 2010.
And
this
like,
was July 2013.
Didn't like the rest of the people from Gainax who didn't leave for Trigger leave after or something like that? Anyway, I'm probably totally wrong about that.
No, after Penny and Stocking, a lot of people left.
Okay, yeah. So
And
from what I remember.
yeah.
And this
was 2012.
Yeah, it came out in 2012, ended in 2012, the first season, and it had a lot to compete with around that time. Like, I'm looking down the list here. They had Fate Zero Season 2 around the same time. Mainstays like Gintama Season 3, and just like, there's a lot better things here just to watch in general.
It's almost like you could just do better.
Yeah, or, pick something a little more interesting. I mean, again, scrolling down this list, there's a lot more shows visually that look a little more appealing, despite me enjoying the design of some of the characters.
Anime.
Dude, Sword Art Online came out in 2012. Jesus. I can't believe it. Hey, don't worry. One day it's gonna be on the list. Not this.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna rail it for the shit it is.
Dude,
I
hey,
still
man.
haven't seen it. I could go either way on that. I
Dude,
love
You're
some
gonna
Garbage
like
Man.
it, and
You're
I'm gonna
gonna
be
like
upset
it.
about it.
I'm
You are
gonna-
going to like it.
I'm
I
gonna
can
be
tell
happy,
you that with utmost certainty that you are going to like it, and I'm gonna call you an idiot. For
Dude, it's
no.
okay. There's gonna be 2 idiots then on the podcast. I still
Yeah.
like the show. There's just a lot of things that are a little sus about
There's a lot of rapey shit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's not
you know,
great. Chief.
Fun fact, it's not even the episode. The anime team actually adds a lot more of those scenes than what the light novels have, which somebody told me about, and I looked up.
But yeah,
was
I
like,
can't read.
yeah. Oh, I'm a shame. A very, very much a shame. Did you watch this sub or dub?
I watched the first episode dubbed.
I see.
I hated it.
It's all right. So you learned how to
Watch
read
the
during this
rest,
episode.
I'm on second level grade school right
Dude,
now.
it happens, and that's all we need to read anime sometimes. And yes, I said read.
Yeah, because they kept saying balls, and I
Dude,
said, "Well, I know." What
Magi
balls
came
are.
out in 2012. Initial D
Who?
5th stage, and JoJo's Part 1 came out in 2012. That's wild, dude.
It's true. it
That's
does.
some steep ass competition.
High School DxD.
Dude, the first season
Yeah,
on God,
winter 2012.
dude. That ending though, that first ED,
Hunter x Hunter was airing. Like, come on.
we had a lot of big hitters there. But yeah,
Come on.
we'll delve into more of why we have such strong opinions in just a second.
Because it sucks.
So
Well, how
I
are you
took
gonna
a
keep
weird-
them here, dude? Yeah, what's up?
I took a weird order into this
Mm-hmm.
show. Well, not weird as in Ken Shotetsu, but I watched the first episode subbed and was like, and then I read chapter 0 and chapter 1 of the manga and was like, And then I watched the rest of it dubbed and was like,
Yeah, I feel like that. That sounds like
my
a roller
review.
coaster of emotions right there. Actually, you've depicted everything that I did except for read the manga. I started dubbed, and then I was like, then I watched subbed, and I was like, and it was just back and forth because I swapped like every other episode. It'd be subbed.
Yeah.
So it was a nice little experience. I got to listen to both sides of the coin, and it's about the same to me. But we'll get into that once we actually hop on that subject. Speaking of which, I mean, are you guys ready to just dive right into the OP and ED?
Let's do it.
Huh?
All right.
Does it? Okay.
I mean, we can talk about the OP and ED, and then we can talk about presentation and whatnot.
Okay, that's fine.
Just
I
because yeah.
I just don't got much to say, boys.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and hit you with the facts right here.
Set the stage, please.
Of course. So the first opening is called Happy Crazy Box by Minami Kuribayashi. And it is the only opening that we get for this season, which is nice. We don't have to rack our brains for this one. It has a stank to it. Pretty strong,
Yes.
like early 2010 kind of like anime opening stench. Which I still like, but I think it's a very safe opening, I think, in my opinion. I'll
Oh my
let you
God,
guys
yeah.
go for it.
The only thing that I even remotely liked about this opening is that Medaka shows up, and like all the shots of all the characters. Everything else just was so generic and like just not it. It was just boring shit. Nothing to set it really apart. It has characters doing their little weapon things. It has girl falling from sky. Like this could be a checklist for generic anime opening stuff. Ends with like all the characters standing. Like it is like so generic that I'm just like, I don't care. The song's mid.
Yeah, it's very mid.
And I'm just like, I don't
What does this
give a
mid
shit.
mean?
It's
Average.
mid tier.
Oh, mid
mid-tier.
tier. Is that what that means?
C, it's C, baby.
Yeah, I'd say a lot, at least at the beginning, is very. Again, I'd call it safe because it's just like what I expect from just a standard kind of opening. But you do get some little bits of animation in between after a while. Not as much, but I don't think it does a good job either of kind of like setting up what you're gonna like come into. 'Cause
Yeah,
this show
it
is kind
doesn't-
of weird.
Yeah, it doesn't even like properly portray like anything about the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't.
You'll typically only get glimpses, like when you get the disciplinary committee popping up, and you get like almost like 1 or 2 frames of just Medaka's like damaged skirt and whatnot. I'm just like, well, that's kind of weird to have in a playful opening, but again, I was expecting a fun romp through high school town.
Yeah,
not a weird romp.
I wasn't expecting anything, and I was still disappointed.
And it had like a lot of spectacle, but it didn't do any, like you said, it didn't do anything to tell you about the characters or the context of the show. Yeah.
Will this still be on my playlist? Probably not. This might be one of the first times in a while that I've actually not think about maybe going back to this, listening to the opening. I might get nostalgic after a while, but that might be after a long while.
Yeah.
But after a kind of mid-ish or mid opening, we can now promptly go over ED1, which I, funnily enough, just put 2 in our recording chat. So my bad, boys. This one is called, oh my god, oh my god, I'm sick. Why are we an anime podcast? I can't even
one syllable at a time. Do it in syllables.
Ana ba take ona o anabakate. Is that what it is?
There you go. You did it. Good job.
Ni tsureteta. And it's sung by Medaka Kurakami, which is the which is the character voiced by Aki Toyosaki, sorry. And this one's also a bit of a safer one. I like this better than the opening, despite it being really simple. Basically, it's just them napping on what it looks like a lily pad, sailing on what supposedly is water.
No, it's the logo.
Yeah. And you'll have just
logo is what they're on, one that you see in the opening.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna call it a lily pad.
It's a logo. But
it's a lily logo pad.
Yeah,
it's a logo. Okay.
And they're just napping along. They're kind of a static image. The only thing technically moving is the effect of the water, and in a Durara-esque,
by the way.
In a Durara-esque fashion, just a slideshow. A slideshow of characters and who have appeared throughout the series. Again, really safe. I'd equate it to like a very simple like 2D background for your wallpaper on a PC. Then it follows up with just like flowers and more of a flowery aesthetic to it.
And then
again,
the kids
not much to see here. I do like the song though. Like it's pretty sweet.
The song's pretty okay.
And
I like the song more than the opening, and I don't know, it's just chill. It's good tune.
I think the image that makes me laugh the most is Shiranui at the end, where she's just munching, because that's what I'd be doing.
That would be me, yeah. Because she's on her own tiny logo.
It's true. Because she's totally not part of the committee, dude.
It's so fucking... like another just so average. Like I like, the little bit of character, and like you're like, oh, okay, so this is all the things that are going to happen in the future episodes, or like this is what
people
happened.
We're going to meet.
Yeah, which I don't know. I wish they just didn't have them until the episode came, and then it would be like, okay, here's the, and
like
then
add
they
on
like
to
pop
it, right?
in, yeah,
mm-hmm.
And
because they pretty much just showed all of the character interactions, and like there's not enough already, and it's just kind of reminders that, we didn't give the characters enough interaction. But here's all the times they do.
Exactly.
And that's it. And then by 50 seconds, they're gone.
Exactly. Show's over.
Show's over, kids. Why are you still here?
I will say I skipped the opening a lot more than I did the ending.
I skipped the ending like almost every time. Like it's just so like unremarkable. I was just like,
I do like though the thing that they're just napping together. Kind of shows how close they eventually become, especially near the end of the series. But I don't think.
Yeah, no,
you don't
definitely
get that
not
sense until the end.
Yeah, it's not really like a dig against it,
But two painfully average openings and endings. Like again, like I typically am not this negative, despite me not even being negative right now. But it's weird that I finally come across something that's just so There. It's just existing.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, I think that's all we want to do about with the openings and endings.
Yeah.
And I think it kind of also ties into like the whole presentation of the show. I think it's also very safe and very kind of generic as well.
Yeah.
It is Gynax, and the moments of action and of like extreme kind of circumstances are animated pretty well, but I don't believe it's one of their best works, especially, seeing other shows of the Gynax lineup, like Gurren Lagann. Like, we have a lot of stellar looking stuff, but
it is really hard to compare anything to Gurren Lagann, and it's
and
just
even so,
like,
this is still This is again still painfully kind of average. Like, it's not too eye popping, which is a bit of a shame.
You could tell that through the clouds. The clouds, what really ticked me off, like the dust clouds after like hitting a wall or explosions or stuff.
Right.
It's just like, that's Gynax, but also it's just like,
There they are.
It doesn't really do anything, Like,
I feel like
you've already seen me rail the fuck on Demon Slayer for having like pretty visuals and nothing else.
Yeah.
But like,
all style, no substance.
There's not even that much style.
Yeah.
The character designs are just like, we talked about this in the Patreon chat, where it was literally like they made these character designs to be so out there that it looped back around full circle to just generic anime characters again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's kind of a limitation of doing anything in like the school setting, is that you're stuck with a school uniform of some kind, which you could still do a lot with that.
Yeah.
But, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
At least the colors were nice. That's about...
Yeah, I would say the colors are pretty nice here. I mean, I did appreciate the kind of backdrops that they had at the school, which mostly the show primarily takes at the school, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. Another thing, it's like, okay, it's in a school, so you already understand this much.
Right, like when they had little sunsets in the background, or like when they were like after school and whatnot. Those scenes were nice. Like even the flower imagery and the flower kind of like patches they had. Like, that was really nice.
Yeah,
But again, not what I was expecting. But
yeah,
it was a thing. Also, camera angles in anime are kind of weird. We had a lot of camera angles here.
Don't even.
Especially with our main heroine here, Medaka. But again, like I feel like if it wasn't for Medaka, or at least maybe even like the blue-haired girl, Shiranui, I feel like everything else is just really basic and generic. Like they were the only ones that had at least a little bit of kind of like uniqueness to them, which is kind of, it's okay if you're just trying to find something fast to watch, but nothing to really hold your attention. Like if you're just watching this out of curiosity.
Yep.
Man. Music,
Man.
I can't remember. Sorry.
Nope, nothing.
Can't remember.
There's one like fight song I remember that was like, yep, that's a Gynax song, all right. And then everything else was pretty forgettable.
Yeah. Which is again, it's a shame, because I feel like the show could have been like more, and I feel like it is, because I'm looking at additional clips from like trailers for the other season that we were planning to watch, but we decided not to. Looks like it gets kind of, I guess, quote unquote hype in a sense, or at least feels different than what this season was. I might have forgotten to mention earlier, or maybe I did. It only adapted maybe the first like 20-ish chapters of the actual series. The first 12 episodes, I think, is 21 chapters they have. From what I saw from the wiki, it feels like this is all like set up for, I guess, the future arcs to come.
And this is what we talked about this a little off mic too, where this first season is really just a setup, and then it looks like, because you finally get to the point where it's like, oh no, we already knew Medaka is not normal, but now you understand how.
Right,
guys, she's a Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
she's Super Saiyan.
She's soup.
She's Super Saiyan lesbian.
Dude, she got she got Kaioken. She got all red. She got Gear Second. She got Sunburn. That's it. But yeah, she's a very big mystery. I think the setup and build-up is just really slow, and you'll understand why when we step into the synopsis a little bit on how slow I'll get and how fast it ends. But yeah, nothing standoutish. Voice acting though, I want to hear your guys' thoughts because I did hear mixed things from you guys from voice acting.
I love the dub, dude.
The dub sucked.
It's so bad. I love it.
It's so bad it was bad.
The dub, again, I believe, if I remember correctly, was handled by
Sentai, I think.
Sentai, but you did have some familiar voices in the mix there. We were talking about the main girl, Medaka. Oh my god, I almost said Medaka. I'm getting flashbacks to like whatever the other show's called. Anyways,
yeah, I'm getting flashbacks. So.
I just die a little off camera. It's like, God, I don't care.
Greg was here.
Greg's here. He was in his usual Greg role, which was cool to see. Again, I like that man's voice, so I mean,
and it's
having
a shame
him there is cool.
And it's a shit character too.
Yeah, unfortunately, that character was hella weird. I hated it, but I liked hearing his voice either way. But yeah, Sentai voiced. It's a show. Like, again, I like the dub, but I also like the sub equally. So I'm not really a good judge of character at this point. But it seems like it's going to be differing scales, at least between all of us here. Chuck, you said you preferred the sub.
Yeah, like by a long shot. Because like the fucking so Hideyoshi's voice actor is Yuki Ono, who's Josuke.
Oh,
and then
sick.
Kouki, I don't know how the pretty boy, Judo boy. And that's Oikawa, Daisuke Namikawa from Haikyuu. So like,
oh dude, he was Yukio from Beck, dude. He was main guy also.
Yeah,
that's cool. I hate that shows that we watch this season are tying into each other. Oh, dude, he was Rock from Black Lagoon? Dude. Dude, I should have researched. I'm kidding. I researched. I just didn't do it until now. Anyways. But yeah, no, I like the Japanese performance a lot. I feel like I think they fit the characters a little better than their dub counterparts. But by no means does that mean I didn't like the dub. I just think maybe some choices were different, but it did grow on me after a while. So that's always good when something grows on you. In a good way. I think a lot of them had fun with their roles. At least that's what it felt like.
Yeah. I feel like the main issue with the dub is that the Zenkichi's voice actor, Andrew Love, just didn't sound like nothing.
It's perfect. He sounds like such a goober.
Bro, it's so bad. He's like, I'm the only one who understands her. And I'm like, shut up! You suck ass, you bitch.
I like it when he's like, Medaka-chan.
Dude, I love Medaka. I like when he says Medaka. It's great. I was going to rail on him, and then I realized, like, it kind of makes sense. Like, in high school, like, in 9th grade, everybody's like, hello. And then, like, I don't know what happens in sophomore and junior year, and your voice just hits the floor. Like, hey. And so I'll give it a pass, but, yeah, some roles could have been maybe filled in by someone else, but I think it fit his character, especially because how like also insanely strong that man was. So I was like, I guess that works. A lot of these people in this show are like extremely strong. I'm just
it's one of those.
Yeah. But enough said. I'd say whatever floats your boat, whichever one you prefer, go ahead and just watch whichever one you'd like. I swapped between both, so I got the best of both worlds. But yeah, are you guys ready for that plot synopsis?
Oh, let's do it.
God, yeah, I can't wait to zone out because I forgot about it all.
Dude, don't worry. That's why I'm here, baby. And like the episode started, election season is over. Your new student council president for Sandbox Academy, if that's what I heard correctly in the dub, is none other than Medaka Kurakami. Welcome, one and all, to your new school life here at the Academy. This is a school with a comically large campus for all these young students. I found it crazy that it was just that big. Medica's election is unprecedented since she's like an underclassman. She's a first year, I believe. And like it's wild that a first year even got into the club, let alone become the president of the student council society or whatever it's called. Her main goal is to try and, make a difference at this school. And in a sense, she wants to change it in order to just make it a better place. And her ultimate goal being to fill the entire school full of flowers. Or at least in this case, fill her entire, student council body room with flowers and maybe reach onto the outside of that room too.
And it just so happens that she's the richest girl in Japan and her family owns the fucking economy.
It's true. You know what? Sometimes money does get you places. Actually, it typically does. Let's cut to Mr. Hideyoshi or whatever you want to call him. I'm going to call him Senkichi. Let's cut to Senkichi, cool. A normalish high school kid who does what he can to avoid Medaka. Childhood friend of Medaka, knows mostly, if not everything about Medaka, calls her powers some of the fortes of Medaka. So it's kind of weird that you refer to your friend like that. But hey, he's just trying to avoid her. He's trying to live a normal, high school life alongside his friend that he doesn't know how he became friends with, Shiranui or Shiranui, whichever pronunciation floats your boat or makes you less offended. And this chick has a big appetite, also super sassy. I think she might be one of my favorite parts of the show. Just having somebody who literally just doesn't care and is just really chaotic about it. But yeah, it starts off really kind of really, really weird. It's like Chuck mentioned in the Patreon, but it's kind of like Monster of the Week-esque. Medica's first order of business is to set up a suggestion box or a Medaka box, so that funny, clever joke, everyone. To help out the students, they'll put in their suggestions, and it's the student council's job to address those and solve those issues. First order of business, first suggestion that comes in: let's clear out the dojo. The kendo club has been overrun by delinquents, so it's up to Medaka and the very, very uninterested Zenkichi to clear them out. Unfortunately, those delinquents are part of the kendo club, so they're not having it, especially not with Medaka trying to clean everything up. Medaka's character basically appeals and is just very in love with humans, and in a sense, if I remember correctly from the show, and I wrote it down here, but for some reason I just can't find it, she likes to appeal to the innate goodness of humans. So basically, her philosophy is like, hey, you're not bad. You just need to be reformed. And so essentially, she reforms all these delinquents into becoming, good, upstanding citizens of the school, and not like a law-abiding citizen like the movie. That movie, batshit crazy. Anyways, they get their act together. They become quote-unquote followers of Medaka. And we find out that it was some green-haired nobody's suggestion to clean it up because he wanted to lead the kendo club or some sort of thing like that. That plot was kind of weird and unnecessary. I'm going to be
it didn't really go anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on the planet now and
I'm going to be in the
forte.
School. Exactly. With that said, Zenkichi is like, you know what? Maybe I'll go ahead and help you, Medaka, because you're going to be a mess without me. He joins the club, not as the vice president, not even as the treasurer, heck, not even in something with power, just the general kind of maintenance guy. You're going to check the boxes every day.
You're going to work your way up, bitch.
You got to work your way up to get some of these badges. As the days progress, they get more suggestions for the box. The next important, quote-unquote, important task was to find the culprit who messed up one of the track and field. I call it track and field because it's something I always wanted to do. But it's what is it? The athletics club.
Yes.
Somebody blackmailed and defamed. I don't know words anymore. But they messed up one of the girls'
they
running
fucked
shoes.
it up.
Basically, that was kind of mean. I felt offended. I'm not gonna be real. Why you can't just do that, bro? Just talk your feelings out. This is another one of those kids
Fuck
suck
your
shows,
feelings.
dude. screw your feelings. Screw kids. It was just stupid. But
To me.
it's up to Medaka and Zenkichi to figure out who it was. Turns out it was a jealous teammate. in which they then guilt trip her into just being like, yeah, don't do that again. I trust you. You wouldn't lie to me, right? I know you wouldn't lie to me, right? And it's essentially what happens. And she regrets it, and she becomes real close friends with the chick whose shoes were basically torn to ribbons. Again, not important. Again, it's like these first 2 episodes are really just Monster of the Week, which I was okay with for a time, and then I missed it as the series progresses, and you'll probably see why. You guys want to have anything to say at this point? Like, the first 3 episodes were kind of slow.
So mad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What has it been with like us picking shows that just suck?
They
like,
suck
hard
like at the beginning.
For the first episodes. Yeah,
I don't know, man. That must be the trend of season 4.
That's why I was like, maybe I'll give the manga a shot.
Damn. And you said you were enjoying it a little more, right?
Yeah. Well, and they were really long chapters too. So whenever you were saying it was only like the first 22 chapters or whatever, or at least I only read 2 chapters, but they were long chapters.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the rest of them are that long, but there might actually be like a lot of content. It was I thought it was funnier. I thought the manga was funnier.
Yeah, they're built different. I don't know. Manga sometimes they be doing it better, dude.
Yeah. Well, and like, because in your head, you kind of control the pacing of it, and I think one of the biggest shortcomings, at least for the dub, was that a lot of it's really stilted, but whenever you're reading it on the manga, you kind of just like fly past that panel or whatever. And
exactly.
It doesn't quite work that way in an anime.
Well, after they kind of figure out that last incident with the athletic club, it kind of still delves into the monster or issue of the week vibe. You get Zenkichi kind of basically club crashing every other club to kind of build a name for himself, and he gets intercepted by the would-be president if Medaka didn't show up. Some delinquent guy that I really don't care about at this point because he never shows up again. Like a couple of these characters. Zenkichi's like, yeah, no, you lost fair and square. If you do anything against Medaka, you'll be speaking with me. He tries some things, and Zenkichi's like, oh, okay, buddy, yeah, you asked for it. And he goes ham on him. And by ham, I mean he kind of just says, you better stop.
Stop it.
Problem solved. He does. I think the bully does get hurt, but I couldn't care less. You can see this is each episode kind of just feels that way. The following day, they ask him, hey, you haven't come to the judo club lately. I mean, like that's the last club you gotta crash. You want to. A hesitant Zenkichi decides not to, but Medaka was invited, and so she tags along to see. They get into an encounter with an old friend by the name of Koiki Akune, who attended middle school with Zenkichi and Medaka many years back. But since he was an upperclassman, obviously he graduated before them and already attended the school prior to their enlistment. This man is in love with Medaka. I thought that was kind of funny. I don't know, just like it kind of gave me kind of like a mini Sanji vibe, but
like not as like over the top and pervy,
Exactly. He was more in love with like the way she was and like the way that she can crush you in an instant rather than the whole like Sanji perverted vibe, which is refreshing, but still.
And he kind of like respect.
Mm-hmm. Dude, he respect
more so. He's probably like one of the better examples of that said stereotype.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't like Zenkichi at all. They have some sort of beef, some sort of history, which leads into a clash between both of them, with the result being if Zenkichi loses, he joins the judo team, and if Koiki loses, or Koiki, through the sheer power of Medaka saying don't lose, Zenkichi wins.
Don't lose, Kek W.
Yeah, he said, shoot, fam, that's all you had to say. And Zenkichi wins. Akune's like, I failed you, judo teacher. And judo teacher's like, that's all right. Go ahead and go to the student council. I don't care.
This is your destiny.
Making the episode kind of pointless. Again, to me, it was kind of weird. So we get a new member of the student council in the form of Mr. Akune. In order to get his rite of passage, he then helps with a suggestion for a love letter for one of the toughest girls in the school, whose name escapes me at the moment, even though I had her page wide open and I accidentally closed it for reasons. He misses the point of trying to help her, like, actually write it, and Medaka's like, dog, you suck.
Yeah.
you really suck at your job. Like, I don't need you. Akune's like, okay, let me put like 112%, 110% in it. And literally spends like, what was it, like a week, day in and day out,
yeah,
just helping her write like her feelings out on a piece of paper. I thought that was a funny episode. That was one of the only episodes I enjoyed.
That was my favorite, like, one-off episode. Mm-hmm. Like, by a margin. Mm-hmm. But, like, you know,
it showed growth. Like, you actually got to know this character and like his thought processes and like how he like deals with an issue. And I thought that was great. You didn't really get that with any of the other characters.
Yep.
Oh man, this show was just, it's both slow and rushed at the same time, which is so weird to just
It's so hard to do.
Mm-hmm. And they did it. They successfully made me sigh every time I think about this.
Yeah. Oh, it's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, congrats, dude. I hope the manga, for actual fans of the show, I hope it's really great, but after these first like 5-6 episodes, it was kind of a bit of a snore fest. I think only it started getting, good once we actually had kind of like a quote unquote arc that we could finally go for. There was a kind of small incident with the swim team. Essentially what happens is Medaka's like, hey, some clubs need funding, but let's make it fun. Let's make it a contest. If you win, your club gets like all the funding for the school year. And it's great because it's kind of like a mini kind of tournament arc, but not really, because it's all the ideas of a tournament arc,
yeah.
But it's only like 3 episodes, and it's like, it's not even like building up in the world. It literally only brings in the swim team, the judo team that we know, and then a lot of nameless teams that
the UFO club.
Dude, you saw that too? I wanted to say, like, that's probably like, that was the funniest thing. I don't know. It was just weird seeing that on the board.
Well, it's kind of like the occult club, you know?
Mm-hmm, yeah, but having it just translated as the UFO club, just, I don't know, it tickles a little bit.
It did go hee hee hee.
But yeah, their rivals in this quote-unquote arc is the swim team, a group of 3 who they love money. They just happen to love money. And I mean, hey, I don't blame them.
Like money.
Why did you join the swim team? Money.
That was pretty much all 3 of those characters.
Exactly. And while it was kind of cool to have something of an antagonist, I still don't think they did a good job until like the ending. Until they're like, oh, it's because we were poor and nobody helped us out. And I felt that.
Yeah, but also shit blows when they do that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, we're gonna show you a 15-second clip of the 3 of us. Mm-hmm. Why we like money.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the examples of just not good backstory telling, or like going back to a flashback. And we've had our full share of like flashback things. Like, we watched One Piece. We watched.
Hey, remember how they tried to do this with Demon Slayer and it didn't work there either? It's crazy how that works, huh?
Crazy. You're right. I don't know. Like, and again, this is another one of my just gripes. It's slow, and when they should actually go slow, they'll just break your neck at that point. And despite me saying like, yeah, I get it, being poor sucks, I'm just like, just give me more time to like understand like why you're just angry all the time. It results in not even any of the 2 important clubs getting the money. I believe the judo club wins at the end of it because everybody was not paying attention to any of the events.
Yep.
And it also leads to a kiss between the female swimmer in the swim team, whose name I will bring up in the next arc, and Medaka. Kind of weird, but I guess it's towards Medaka's character that she just loves humans, and it's one of her, I think, her 3rd forte. Just being like overly like PDA,
affectionate or something. Yeah.
Exactly.
Give him a big old smooch.
Big old smooch. Again, it's just so. I'm not upset. I'm just really disappointed. Like, I felt like I wanted to see more
about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I don't give a shit. Like, so why should I
Exactly.
be caring, you know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Afterwards, we learned that the chick who was part of the swim club, again, her name escapes me, but I had her name literally right in front of me here. Oh, God. If only these names were easier to say. We have Miss Mogana. I'm not going to say her last name. I'm going to try. Kikaijima?
Sure.
Gotcha. Sure.
Yeah,
Glasses
Kikaijima.
Girl. As a joint effort between the swim team and the student council, she hops in as the treasurer because she's good with money.
Yep.
And I thought it was a good addition. I feel like they needed something else to balance out these kind of big muscular guys and big muscular Medaka. With somebody big muscular but also kind of like normal in a sense.
I literally think that the first episode where she's in there, where it's just her and Hideyoshi in the room, like trying to break the ice, best part of the show.
Because it is those comments.
Because literally, so I know I always talk about how to do slice of life and like filler right, and that's how you do it. You do good character interactions that are entertaining for the viewer while still are true to the characters, and you can be like, oh yeah, like I have a deeper understanding for who this is now. And with that, I grew to like Kikaijima better because she's like her, like the little bits of her like charging like tiny things of money.
Yeah,
of like being like,
good.
I get paid $320 a day, and like you have to pay me 800 yen for indecent exposure, and then like 50 yen for like sexual harassment. Like that's funny.
That was
a funny bit, and I thought they were gonna do that more, and they never did.
I wish they did that,
And I was upset.
There's like moments it shines, but I don't think it's then followed by just more mud, which is a little unfortunate.
It's so sad.
And she was a cool character too. I liked her introduction. I liked just her chemistry with all the guys there. She even declared love to Zenkichi.
Yeah,
Just
that
out of the
was
blue.
funny
That
because
was-
she
yeah.
doesn't know how people work.
Yeah,
Like,
and
that
they
was
actually,
funny.
What do you know? They had to interact, and they struggled to, and that was really, it's really fun.
Oh no, interaction in my anime. Ooh, that's hard.
Unfortunate. After this nice little break, though, we do get into our I guess quote unquote next major arc, which is a kind of a bit of a kind of like a bit of a struggle between the student council and the public morals committee, or whatever they're called, the student disciplinary committee. They're just the student disciplinary committee at this point. All in regards to kind of like how Medaka and her group are kind of just like extra and kind of out there, especially with the way they dress. We have one of the committee members, Onigase, cute pink-haired girl with glasses, essentially trying to write them up for a lot of these issues, but she keeps getting kind of like, she gets Elmer Fudded everywhere, just like, I'm going to make Medaka jump into the water, and then I will steal her clothes when she gets out.
Then I will be epic.
And then Medaka goes in the water with her clothes on, and it's like, oh, I always have spares. Like, she basically Bugs Bunny Big Chungus her out way out of this, you know.
No, you can't use Big Chungus as a verb.
No, Big Chungus. No, I like it. No, I agree.
Dude.
You've been outvoted.
I got chunged, dude.
You've got outvoted. You got out-chunged, dude.
Dude.
Imagine.
I gotta show you a video of Big Chungus
I was the
related after.
FUD.
You were the FUD and we were the Chungus.
Dude. The virgin FUD and the chat Chungus.
No.
Oh my god! But that's essentially what this interaction initially boiled down to. It's kind of like a Looney Tunes kind of bit.
That reminds me. They used a lot of the Hanna-Barbera
Oh my
sound
God,
effects
yes.
in this.
Yes. I felt like I was watching something else. I felt like I had a YouTube page open. I'm like, what am I doing? But yeah. I did like the introduction of these guys because it was just a better swim team to an extent.
Yeah, they were like more interesting at points, you know.
It's
And
whack
like
that.
the main girl as well. Like she was main, quote unquote, pink hair, girly. She's actually like interesting.
She starts off
like
as a hard ass, and then
Yeah, and she's like a fun character.
hard ass, kind of clumsy at her job, and then eventually kind of just warms up to the student council, being like,
Yeah.
"You guys have your own way, I got my way."
Yeah, Harigani's just like fun, you know.
It's great. That was funny that she had to wear the Medika's outfit, and it just made me laugh. They go hee hee. But all is not well. After a while, the big head honcho of the Public Morals Committee, by the name of whatever that dumbass's name is, I didn't like that character at all.
The child.
Let me find him. I think it was Unzen. I think that's what his name was. Let me just double check Mal real quick. If only Mal. Yeah, Unzen Miyori. And this man's a 9-year-old. This man's a 9-year-old, and he's the head of the committee, essentially, and he is the embodiment of the opposite of what almost said Medaka Box. Medaka is. He hates humans, and he's just like, humans are just bad, and so I just want to bring order to this world. And
you know what he looks like?
he looks
Punk
like
ass bitch.
What?
A punk ass bitch.
I mean, sure.
looks
But
like
he
your
looks like-
generic.
No, he
anime
looks like
villain.
a discount, like squished Komida from Danganronpa.
Oh my gosh, I
The
didn't. think
fingers in his ass guy. The fingers in his ass guy. You know him.
Oh my gosh, he looks like just
Like
every,
literally what you would do. Okay. I have this. So what you do is you literally take a picture and you just shrink it, like squish it down halfway, and you got him.
bruh.
That's it. And like, come on. I'm going to do this right now to show you.
You said he had a super mushroom, and then he got hit by a Goomba.
Fuck Goomba, fuck you.
So why
take a piss?
dude, taking a piss on the show? That's what I'm doing. But anyways, he pops up, and he's just like, you know what? I'm doing things my way. I'm gonna take down the student council.
And all he ever does is point out their boobs.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
and then
all.
he bounces a ball, and that's it.
This is the part where I realized, and like it actually
That
hit
the
me
show
like
sucks.
that, and I realized this feels like a weird kind of shonen, and that's what led me to actually start research. At that point, I was like, might as well research the show, and found out it was a weekly Shonen Jump. And I was just like, oh, this is why it feels kind of weird that you're explaining a power that's not really a power about the rubber balls, and it's just kind of weird. You do get some funny interactions between him and Shiranui, but I don't know. I just really didn't like this part, despite it being the more flashy and more serious, like, kind of side of the show.
What?
I especially didn't like this character, especially once they started actually fighting, and then Medaka went all like Super Saiyan on him, which
Yeah,
again was way out of left field. I didn't expect that one bit.
Yeah. Also, like, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. What was someone
Sorry.
else say something?
You're good. I got you. It's also in this section where you get to see a lot more kind of extreme things. Like, there is a point in this arc where Unzen basically says, hey, I basically have hitmen ready to take out your student members in your club. Good luck trying to track them down. And then you get like a 15-minute like segment of her stopping each person.
Yeah, but
And
like it's not even like we don't even like meet any of these characters.
Exactly.
Like, you know. So like it makes like it does nothing for us.
Mm-hmm. And like it's cool that we get to see Medaka do all these like extreme things that we've seen her do lightly in some of the other episodes, but it was just so out of left field, at least for me, like knowing that, like, yes, she's super athletic, yes, she's super durable, but like having her take down each and every one of these guys within like the 2.5 minutes, or I don't know, I don't remember how many minutes he gave her, but like in that short time frame, kind of bonkers. And at the same time, they kind of try and develop Medaka's character, pertaining to like how she was hurt back in the day, how she couldn't reform one person, and how much she cares about her friends. It was just so weird. I would have loved that a little earlier on.
Yeah.
Like, if we had
my
that set up
God,
first.
dude. Like, I get it. It's probably fucking because they're like, okay, we'll do this for the second season, but then just make it one long season.
Exactly.
Oh, it's so dumb because I'm watching this and I'm like, I don't know why I should root for her. I don't know why I should be like rooting for anyone. You know, literally the only reason why I was like, okay, this guy's pretty cool is because freaking he had the same voice actor as the man that I simp after. That's it. Literally for the first half of this goddamn show, I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Josuke. Oh
yeah.
man. But I feel like and it's the issue that I said earlier. It's slow and fast at the same time. Like I would have loved them to slow down and explain why Medika's this strong, why her hair can turn red, why she's so like more about this whole like scenario of not being able to reform someone. But at the same time, they could have done that a lot earlier, maybe in this show, maybe paced it a lot better, so that it just you could have that as something recurring and make it work as like a weekly like enemy or a weekly monster of the week type thing. Instead, it was just week of the week.
It was just week.
Oof.
It was just weak, essentially, unfortunately. Their club room gets blown up by this kid, which apparently has explosives and made all of his soon. Yeah, what's up?
That I remember what I was going to say, and it ties in.
Yeah.
So it's like, why did they go through the effort of explaining this bullshit about the super balls, and then all they do is just, it's like, oh, nope, those weren't super balls at all. Those are bombs.
Yeah,
Fooled
like,
ya.
yeah. Got him.
Idiot, get got.
Those could have been anything. They could have just been like, yeah, no, those are McDonald's ball pit balls. Oh
Yeah,
no, they're
dude,
bombs.
They're covered with ligma.
Dude, I'm so sad Steve Jobs died of...
Who's Steve Jobs? Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Boom. That's my favorite video.
But yeah, kind of crazy that the school blew up and the kendo club's like, that's kind of weird that there's fire. Nah, they're fine. It's just the student council, bro. But I guess it was cool action. It's just there wasn't anything to hold, like, I guess, emotional value or just interest in such action. It's all resolved by power of friendship. They kind of just like say, hey, yo, don't mess this kid up. He's 9 years old. Also, we don't want you to hurt anybody. We don't want you to be upset anymore. Things work out at the end. Unzen is quote unquote kind of reformed in a sense. I guess he quits.
Not really.
He quits his like position or something like that. He's like, I'm taking a break. And then we go on to episode 12, which is much cuter, albeit I fell asleep through that one. So I do apologize if I get things wrong. Medaka is out due to the injuries of that battle with Unzen, and it's just the three remaining members helping out leader of the shogi team, trying to find like the head pieces or the king pieces for the shogi.
I thought that was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I did fall asleep despite me enjoying the premise of the episode.
It was a twist on, because this is the first episode without Medaka.
Exactly.
But then you see, like, oh, the boy, he thinks how Medaka thinks, and therefore that's why he can help still.
Exactly. That's why she's his most trusted, or he's his
Ally.
most exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not because they're strong on their own or anything. No,
No,
it's because he thinks
no.
like Medaka.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Basically.
Shoutouts to the chick who didn't want to lose her head.
That was
me
funny.
too. Me too.
I loved it.
But other than that, at the end we get a clip of Shiranui with the president, I guess, of the school, or the director, ending up being like, I guess, her grandfather or like a relative of hers, which kind of piqued my interest. But at that point, it was a little too late.
Guys,
I
can spoil what it is.
Please don't. I don't care enough.
Okay.
I really don't.
I don't care.
I really don't care enough. And if we ever come back to it, I'd like to at least beat a Ted. Tell me.
Fair. I'm not gonna.
Oh, man. Can't believe it. Reverse psychology did not work this time.
Guys, man, this shit blows.
This was very average. I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Question mark?
It's like another one of those, like, I feel like this is more disappointing than fucking Dimension W.
Damn.
Dimension W is literally the most white bread trash anime.
White bread trash anime.
Yeah, white bread trash anime. And, like, this is just, like, nothing really crazy about it, you know?
Yeah, it's another one of those kind of just... They're just coasting at this point.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't care, man. This, like, especially, like, I know I fucking shit on Penny and Stocking, and I still don't think it's very funny. But, like, at least there was something there, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, like, this just has nothing for nobody. Unless you want panty shots, but, like, you could do a lot better.
Yeah.
I will say, I did mention this in the Patreon, for a large majority of the episodes until the awkward grope, which I don't ever want to think of again. I thought it was kind of tasteful, at least the fan service. It wasn't in your face, despite it only being Medaka. But I wasn't repelled, like I wasn't offended either. I was just like, how cool.
Perhaps if I didn't read some of the manga, I could agree with you, but it was very toned down. Like in the manga, the only thing that really stuck out that was like ecky at all was the scene where Medaka gets changed in front
in the club room.
Yeah, in front of Zenkichi.
Uh-huh.
And that was it. But you know, in anime, to be fair, they have like sound effects and stuff, and then you know they have to account for that. But then they kind of made it just too big of a deal, and like right out the gate too. But in the manga, it was really, you know, it was just like, oh, they kind of pointed out, but they just kind of let you lead your own conclusion.
I see.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot more tastefully done there.
So I mean, even the things that should be a little, or not should be, but things that are typically more extreme were also very kind of average at best. Which I think is the only best part. I mean, it's kind of like, it's weird. I don't know. It's just really average. It's just really average. The only thing I will say, though, the thing that I did enjoy was that for the eye catches, they would have different artists, like I guess it was different artist renditions or art styles of their characters.
Yeah.
Which I really did
like
appreciate. That art was like really good, like for each of those episodes. But again, those are probably the only standout things from this, if I have to be honest, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's fair.
Oh, jeez. Let's talk about characters real quick.
It's really bad that the best part of the anime is a JPEG.
Dude, JPEG.
Do I look like a JPEG?
Jeez. What is this show called again? I closed my tab because I thought I was done with the episode.
Makuka Skuka.
Maguka Spooka on the way to Machucha. Anyways, where the hell is it? Medaka Box. Let me type in Medaka Box. I'm so sorry. It's just I feel like watching something else. Already out the gate.
Me too.
Let's go with the characters. So, first thing, Medaka Kurakami. I like her design. I like her personality. I just wish they gave us more. Anything else you guys need to say? No, nothing.
She's I like the idea they had going for her.
Yeah.
Where, you know, she's just this so charismatic that everyone has to like her. But then by the end it was like, oh no, she really is this different. And I don't know, kind of as they rolled shit out, it was like, oh, and by the way, she's rich. And
like I don't know, man. Like,
it's like, how much can you give one character?
Yeah, it's like leave something for everyone else because like it doesn't make sense, you know? Because like I get it, be all this good stuff, but it's also hard to root for someone when they have everything. When there's nothing they're pushing for besides make everyone happy or like pure content or whatever the fuck. Like, how am I supposed to root for this person when they literally already have everything? How does that make a good protagonist? I don't understand. Yeah. And it might be that the boy's supposed to be the protagonist, but no, it doesn't seem, because he always gets pushed to the fucking side anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Yeah. That's Medaka.
That's how it is. let's talk about Zenkichi. He's kind of bland.
He's boring as fuck.
Yeah, he does have his moments again with the exchange between Swim Team Girl, but it's few and far between where he becomes kind of just a good kind of focus for any of the episodes. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, it's just I sleep.
Mm-hmm. His better half, Akune, I like him a lot.
He's better.
He's better. He's also blonde, so that's nice.
He is voiced by the same voice actor as Oikawa, so...
Mm-hmm. I think he's a lot more funnier. He's a lot more...
Oh, yeah.
I think he's just more... Yeah, he shows his chest. He's just more free. I feel like...
He's more unique. He's just like a different...
He has
kind of dude. Yeah, he has a character. Crazy how that works.
Can't believe it.
Oh,
man. Can't believe I had to talk about maybe a couple more. Because there's only like a couple here.
Shiranui.
Yeah, Shiranui. I think she was probably one of the, if not the best character, hands down. Just, she was funny. She made me laugh every time she showed up.
Yeah.
She's cute. And she eats a lot. I don't know. Just the fact that she's like chaotic good was great. And I think she might not even be chaotic good.
I think she's chaotic neutral, dude. She's just chaotic.
She's just chaotic, period.
Dude,
yeah.
She's just Knuckles chaotic, dude.
Dude, she is just Knuckles.
Dude,
she doesn't chuckle.
Dang. She'd rather eat. I couldn't eat a muscle. That's a food right?
Yep, that's it. You did it,
dude. I'm hard as hell. I'm kidding.
Guys, isolate that sound. We're gonna put that as my fucking text tone. I'm hard as hell.
Gonna flex my knuckles,
dude. I'm like Sonic. I'm not Sonic.
I'm not.
Man. Dude.
Sonic is Sonic. He's over there.
If I'm in here and you're in there, where's the caveman?
Man, I had chili dogs for dinner.
Dude,
there's nothing. There's nothing to follow that up with. That's just an observation.
That's just true. Let's talk about Swim Girl, Mogana Swim Miser, Freshman Ace, Kikajima. I didn't even know that was her name. I liked her character. She was funny. I just wish she had more screen time.
Yeah.
Literally, she shows up in the opening and the ending, and you don't get her till like episode 5, 6, or 7.
Yeah.
And becomes a mainstay at 7 or something.
Yeah. It's
kinda
very
rough.
strange.
I love me some Glasses Girls, but you're not impressed. No. Except with the Abacus. That was cool. Oh, man. Is this how you feel every time I pick a show? I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, it sucks, bro. Well, like it's not even like... It's just like... There's so much more and better things that we could be watching.
It's true.
But we're watching this. And
aren't you glad it's just 12 episodes?
Oh my god, dude. As soon as we were like, oh, we're going to record this day, and I said, holy shit, I'm going to die if we watch this whole thing.
I think I would have died too.
So, I get it. It's just like bad slice of life is what this is.
Bad slice of life, but also trying to be shonen? Question mark?
Bad. Bad. Worse. It's doing a worse job as a shonen than it is as being a slice of life.
Mm-hmm. I do hope the other seasons, or at least the manga, is just significantly better. I hope this is just the one blemish, but who's to tell? We might never know.
I'm not gonna watch it,
dude. Yeah, maybe if I get curious like a year later.
I'm not. This is gonna be one of those shows where I don't have any nostalgia for.
Damn.
And that's hard to do. Like,
I know you typically always have nostalgia, dude.
90% of the shows we fucking watch, I'm like, oh yeah. Dude. That was fun.
Yeah. We'll have to see how we feel in the season review because I mean, I don't think we're going to we're probably going to still feel the same. There's some of them that do grow on us, but I don't know if this is going to be
I don't think this is the one, Chief.
Mhm. And those are essentially all the characters that matter. I mean, I don't really want to talk about the student council guy or the disciplinary committee just because
I don't really care about them.
Yeah,
they show up in the be honest, I don't have anything to say besides they were just underdeveloped and not really that interesting.
They were there.
They existed. They were there to fill in time in the opening because like literally, these characters have like the girl has the chains. And all that. You see her for 30 seconds.
It's true.
She almost has more screen time in the opening than the actual anime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
Crazy.
I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
Well, at least there's no other segment we can go to. We can finally rate this bad boy. Am I right?
Get it over with.
Get it over with. Get it out of here. I don't want it. Get out of my lawn, baby. Come on.
Get in my lawn. I need some grass.
I can't believe you. Anyways.
Get in grass.
The only other thing I wanted to mention before we end the episode is, I think I'm getting a message. Hold up. Refer to Chuck for more? What does that mean?
Hey, guys.
What's up?
I'm Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
If you don't know me, what?
Then how have you listened to half
How
this
are you
episode?
here? How are you here?
Haruhi here.
Haruhi. Oh man, I would love to watch Haruhi again.
I would not.
Anyway,
the cicada
this show
gonna do for
sucked, but sadly, we still have to do the things that we do.
What is that?
So,
Welcome
yeah.
to the 84th edition of Who's the Best Girl, the part of the podcast where each contestant put forward their traits for Best Girl of the episode and duke it out for a title of Best Girl. Today, our contestants, it's kind of Garb myself. No one else fucking watched this show. I don't blame them. So it's just us today.
Dude, I don't blame them either. I love you guys for not watching this show.
Guys,
Pick a better one for us, please.
Guys, I picked Kena Yatsushiro.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Would you pick? Oh yeah, you picked the bully girl. Oh, not bully, you
Yatsushiro.
tough
No,
girl, dude.
she tomboy.
She tomboy, dude. You know what? I pick. Her name is Ariake from the Athletics Club, the one whose shoes got yeeted into non-existence.
Fair. I picked Shiranui.
Nice. Chuck, would you like to start?
Guys, she's a tomboy. She's strong. She breaks open a door. She jumps out windows because stairs are hard.
Dude, stairs are hard. I wish I could do that.
And she's now very good at writing.
It's true. I don't have any arguments.
That's literally all I have.
Master
love someone
calligraphy.
And guys, you know what? That's as deep as any of the characters in the show are.
Dude, I would totally like it if I was walking down the street and a tomboy just jumps out the window and lands on my head. That'd be a great way to go.
I'd say
that's a good choice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Oh, you hear the anime ding once your soul leaves your body.
It's like Akane whenever he's like, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's true. No, she's good. She's good because she's not part of the main cast. Anyways. I picked Ariake because she deserved that team leader position in the athletics club. She shouldn't have gotten her shoes yeeted, and she's a sweetie pie. Also, in the dub, she's voiced by Brittany Karabowski, one of my favorite voice actresses. So there. She's also very cute. She got 2 pigtails in the anime, so
Oh,
yeah. She runs. I like running, so that's already something we share in common.
yeah, dude. You can learn the after image technique. She can learn it from Medaka.
Dude, hopefully, Jesus.
Do it, dude.
Right. I don't see anybody hating my girl this week, so that's great.
Because I don't know about her.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I forgot both of your character picks.
But let's hear more about Shiranui or Shiranui, whichever one offends you more.
Shimbui.
She's sassy. I've said it both ways this episode, so don't even. I'm not even going to cut myself slack for that one. Anyway, she's cute. She's sassy. She's chaotic. I mean, that's all I could ever ask for her, really.
It's true. I mean, I don't have any bad thing to say.
I don't know, man. I don't.
She was really funny in the manga.
Well, we're not talking about that.
No,
true.
but it was funny.
No, but you're not about it.
You might be broke at the end of it because she eats a lot, but
I mean, I eat a lot too.
You're not gonna have money.
Dude.
I eat a lot too, and I don't have money already, so it's fine.
Fair.
That's fair.
Amen.
Amazing. No, I like her design. I don't know, something about just having a anime character with like one little floof of hair sticking up.
It's cute.
You mean half the characters in this goddamn anime?
No, but she
hers
has
is in the
a
shape.
Yeah,
It's
hers
like a
is
little circle. Yeah, it's cute. And she got the little Kirby blush on her face, you know?
Yeah.
It's
She
great.
has a
She
little
looks-
war turtle tail on her
Dude,
head.
yeah.
Okay, whatever.
And she, despite us
Okay.
skipping over the art episode, she is what beauty is according to that one that one artist guy.
She's
So,
a goddess, dude.
It's true.
Guys,
Best grill.
I'm gonna be real
Objective.
with you.
Yeah, what's up?
When we were we were watching the opening, like I was watching it during this episode while we were talking about it.
Yeah.
I saw the art dude, and I legitimate like 100% just forgot about that episode. Like I didn't remember anything, and then it was like, oh yeah, that was a thing, and then I went back to forgetting.
Exactly.
He deleted it again.
I did gloss over 2 events that happened just because they didn't matter.
What events?
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
The art thing was funny, but I didn't think it was enough.
It wasn't
I mean,
that
you did
funny.
have recurring characters who were then shunned or basically turned down because
Oh
they
yeah,
weren't beautiful.
cat girl. It's fun.
Cat Girl's
Nekumi.
fun.
That's
Yeah.
it though.
She was cool, and then she got annoying, but yeah, it's all right. But yeah, if you think that we chose decent girls because you didn't watch the anime, let us know. We'd love
Yes.
to hear it.
Please tell us about how we're wrong.
Guys, has anyone watched this anime, or is this just a big deep fake?
Please email
Might
us
be
if you've
fake.
even
Guys,
seen it. We don't even care about
please
it.
let us know, because I don't know
I mean,
if this is real.
whack, man. I think I'm ready for ratings, but if I didn't already mention it before, Medaka is like I think an assist in J-Star's victory versus for the PS3.
J-Stars has
Mhm.
Bobobo.
J-Stars has Chitoge too as an assist, sadly.
You have. Can you stream that for us sometime, please?
I'm gonna have to get. Yeah,
I
I'll
have,
get you.
I
I
have,
have
a,
to get
I
a.
have a, guys, I have a PS3.
You have a capture box? Yeah, you do, right?
I do. I bought a new one. I got
Nice.
the AverMedia 2.
I
The
gotta
one
get
that
one.
does 4K pass through and 1080p capture.
I'll need to
Damn.
get it just to
Well, because
stream some things too.
because you could have my old one, but it sucks ass. Like it
I bet.
absolutely is the worst. It has terrible proprietary software. Anyway, let's rank this shit because I don't
Shoot.
want to talk about this anymore.
We have-
Hell yeah!
We ain't got no emails.
No.
Are you
Damn.
sure?
Yes.
Check again.
What about our suggestion box? Where is my Medaka email?
Well,
If you want your Medicas answered or ruffled, just send us an
guys, if you want to ruffle our answers, then medica.com.
Medica.com. We're the cooler one. Contact at medica.com, dude.
Garb, can you make Medica at funkyMApodcast.com?
I actually can.
Okay,
I think
cool.
that we get
Can
like
you do
3
that?
free emails.
Can you do that, please? So that
I
we-
we
will.
have
I will do
3
it
of them.
right now.
Thank you very much.
You
Anyway,
only
let's
use the
rank.
Medica one for suggestions.
Yeah, if you have any suggestions, email us at medica at funkyMApodcast.com.
Oh my god. Oh, Chuck, you can rate this first. I feel like
Guys,
you already
I
know.
don't know, man. This is gotta be another low one for me. I don't know how low. It's like it, like legitimately, it's just like so bland, and like I don't even know to like what level of bland should I rank it. You know,
Mhm.
like I think it's above Flowers of Evil, but that doesn't say much. I'm just gonna do 2.4, man. Like
2.4.
legitimately, I just did not enjoy this.
Mhm.
Wait, no, 2.3. Fuck it, 2.3. This is just
Damn.
nothing. I'm bland. I feel empty inside.
Dude, I feel you, man. Garb, anything?
Why are you feeling me?
I'm just gonna give it flat, right in the middle, 2.5.
2.5. Understandable.
Understandable.
I wish I could say a lot more like I do in my little
we
Pino
can't.
ratings, but I don't have anything to say. Like it's there. Again, I wasn't completely offended, and I did have fun when it was just about the suggestion box. And then it kind of got a little weird.
Yeah.
Unlike the other shows where my interests do get piqued eventually, it would lose me. I'm basically the opposite of the Leo DiCaprio thing. You had my curiosity.
You didn't.
Now
have
you
my
lost my
curiosity.
attention.
You didn't have anything, bro.
It's you know what, I'm giving it a 2.6 just because I still like the characters. I just don't think this season did anything. I don't think it did any of the justice. It was there. It was there.
It definitely was there.
Mm-hmm. Man, finally, we're done with this episode. What are we watching next week, man?
I don't fucking know, man.
Shoot, that's my job, not know. What the heck?
No, it's
what are we watching next week?
It's Grundle's.
Grundle's.
Yeah. Okay, so we now have Medaka at funkyanimePodcast.com if you ever want to send us a suggestion box. Comment.
Thank you.
What are we watching next, dude?
We are watching Gate, which...
What the hell is that?
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Guys,
dude, we better figure it out.
Guys, hey, can I spoil? Well, I'm not like gonna tell you any spoilers, but do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah.
And it'll ruin your life in one word.
Great.
What?
Isekai.
Oh no!
I see 2 gates listed here. I'm confused.
It's not Steins Gate.
No, I don't. I see Steins Gate.
Oh, wait, what?
Show.
Oh wait, never mind. It's not an isekai. Never mind. I lied.
Ken Show Tetsu.
It might be a isekai. I don't know.
It's literally gate or gate.
It's Gate.
No, it's just
which Gate.
Gate. Oh my god!
Guys, it's Gate.
We're all gonna watch a different show.
We're gonna eventually
It's
find out
the
which
one
Gate
on
it
the
is.
right first.
The right.
Because then there's
the one that's not locked.
Because the one the left one is season 2.
Oh, why is it just called Gate? Why don't they
watching,
just name these
can
things?
we just watch one season?
It's the one on the right. Yeah.
So we're watching just one season, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Thank
just.
God.
Well, I mean, if it's good, maybe.
Depending on how we feel.
But I mean, considering how this one went,
Could be another one. We can add another one to our backlist. You know.
Yeah, the backlist that we'll definitely get to.
Dude, of course. God.
Guys, anime was a mistake.
yeah.
Guys, the monkeys got out. I don't know if they thought this was...
What?
The monkeys left. We don't have any monkey overlords anymore. We're off to our own devices. We ran out of bananas, too, in this council office.
No.
The guy who's really, shaken up about not having bananas, well, that's Garb.
What am I gonna? I'm gonna cramp. I'm gonna curl.
Oh, there he goes.
There you go.
The one who finally got off my head is now laying on the sofa that we have nicely placed in the corner of the room. That's Chuck.
Guys, I'm tired.
Tired.
I've had enough of this life.
It's time to stop, he said.
Okay.
The guy who's still writing and finishing up the council duties because he just wants to do a good job. That's me, that's Pino. And it's the last one to sign, and there we go. Finished.
Nerd.
Oh, this next show is an isekai.
Oh my god.
It doesn't say it is on Mal.
It says Yoji Itama on his way to attend a Dojin convention in Tokyo when a mysterious portal in the it's an
isekai. It goes into the United States.
What?
Or not the United States, fucking Japan. I don't know why I said the United States. That would have been so much better.
Dude, that would have been... Anyway,
guys,
We're in the Funky Anime Podcast, guys. Tell your mom you love her, dude.
I'm so tired. Tell your mom that she's epic.
Tell her to not watch this show and watch
guys.
this.
Guys, advise her to not.
Get a box at home. Say, Mom, check this box whenever you want. You want to help me out. Put a note in there. She'll read it. Say, don't watch Medaka Box.
Yeah, it just says,
I love you. Don't watch
relationship with your
Medaka
mom. 100.
Dude, 100 emoji.
Dude. Thanks, guys, for sticking it with us. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thank God.
What the fuck was that episode?